All right, so I got another reaction coming at y'all real quick, man. This sister be dropping game on her channel, man. She a little wild, you know what I'm saying? She a little wild. She be talking kind of crazy, but she be giving some cold game to these sisters, and they be acting like they don't know what's going on, right? But I want to let this thing play, and we gonna touch on what this sister talking about, man, because I know she cut a lot of women straight to their soul. Let's get it.
Y'all ask the dumbest questions when it comes to men. It's always, where do you go to meet these men? How can I talk to a sugar daddy? How do I get him to give me money? Did you find him on Amazon? God, I've seen what you've done for others. But did you ever ask yourself if you was just nice to the man? No, for real, like, hear me out. I've never cooked for any of the men that I've dated. I only keep the area that I stay in your house clean, so you can't say that I made it dirty. I quit college with like a year left to go, so I don't have a degree, and I barely have a job. I'm kept like 50% of the time. My nails and toes aren't done right now. But I get the treatment that I get from men because I'm one of the 3 people that's nice to men without expecting anything in return. Like, I'm genuinely just nice, and I don't expect you to give me gifts or money because of it, or like take me out on dates. I'm just nice because I'm nice and I'm happy. Like, that's it. That's all. And actually, no. Actually, I lied to y'all, because the trick is actually listening to what they have to say.
Woo, shit. I know the women wasn't pleased with what their sister saying right there. I got to go in the Bible, man. I got to go in the Bible to back the sister up, man. For real. It's crazy. It's just that simple, huh? It's crazy. This is Proverbs chapter 18, verse 24. A man that hath friends must show himself friendly, and there is a friend that sticketh closer than a brother. Now, why did I get this? Because she said when women ask her, how does she come in contact with so many men, and how does she get men to treat her a particular way? Because when you listen to her content, she talk about how these men be, you know what I'm saying, really be just going all out for her. You know what I'm saying? They be buying her stuff, you know what I'm saying, trying to take her places, and you know what I'm saying, really just taking care of her. So they ask her, how do you find a man like that? She said, literally just be nice. Listen. Let me read it again. This is Proverbs chapter 18, verse 24. A man that hath friends must show himself friendly. For you sisters, if y'all want to come in contact with men that's going to take care of y'all a particular way, y'all have to be nice. Y'all have to come into these conversations and come into these scenarios with a pleasant spirit. At the end of the day, be happy, be nice, smile a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Y'all ask the dumbest questions when it comes to men. It's always, where do you go to meet these men? How can I talk to a sugar daddy? How do I get him to give me money? Did you find him on Amazon? God, I've seen what you've done for others. But did you ever ask yourself if you was just nice to the man? No, for real, like, hear me out. I've never cooked for any of the men that I've dated. I only keep the area that
I want to stop it right there. Proverbs chapter 7, verse 21. With her much fair speech, she caused him to yield. With the flattery of her lips, she forced him. I wanted to touch on this because a lot of women don't understand just how influential and powerful it is for a woman to speak in a particular manner. I'm going to read it again. With her much fair speech, she caused him to yield. So a lot of women, they be confused and frustrated about the results that they're not getting, but they won't just talk in a nice tone to men. Let me read it again. With her much fair speech, she caused them to yield. With the flattering of her lips, she forced him. So without even coming in contact and trying to nag a man to do something, without trying to come into a situation and chest bump a man into doing something, she spoke to him in a flattering, it said, and with much fair speech, flattering of the lips, she forced him. You get way more out of life as a woman if you being nice and you stroke a man's ego. Let's run it back.
Y'all ask the dumbest questions when it comes to men. It's always, where do you go to meet these men? How can I talk to a sugar daddy? How do I get him to give me money? Did you find him on Amazon? God, I've seen what you've done for others. But did you ever ask yourself if you was just nice to the man? No, for real, like, hear me out. I've never cooked for any of the men that I've dated. I only keep the area that I stay in your house clean, so you can't say that I made it dirty. I quit college with like a year left to go, so I don't have a degree and I barely have a job. I'm kept like 50% of the time. My nails and toes aren't done right now. But I get the treatment that I get from men because I'm one of the 3 people that's nice to men.
Bruh. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 25, verse 23. A wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh an heavy countenance and a wounded heart. A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees. A lot of women don't understand that thing, man. The treatment that she's receiving from these men is because of the spirit that she coming in contact with these men with. I'm pretty sure you can probably see her smiling. You can probably see her laughing and joking, right? Talking like she got some sense when she in front of these men. It is what it is. It is what it is. But in a lot of situations, especially I just did a reaction, I ain't put it out yet, about women calling men nice. It's weird how when a woman say nice, we don't really look at it in a negative manner like that. But she said doing something without wanting something in return. Because let's keep it a stack. Most women, like she said, they asking questions like, how can I talk to a sugar daddy? How can I get a dude to do this? Well, God, I heard that I see what you did for others. Most women, when they come in contact with men, they are there for a particular reason. And I think a lot of it be projection when they talk about nice men. Most men come into situations trying to be nice, not because I'm trying to bend you over. Especially most dudes that want to bend you over, they're going to actually treat you in a particular manner. They're not going to just be being nice. But I think a lot of that shit be projection at the end of the day. But I'm going to just read this one more time. Verse 23, a wicked woman abateth the courage. Abate means to lessen the intensity of. So you basically weakening this man's courage. Maketh a heavy countenance and a wounded heart. If you a woman and if you making a man do this, you not cool to be around. At the end of the day, you're not a cool person to be around. A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress. Let's keep it a stat. Most of our sisters have an issue with just smiling. You think she finna really comfort her man that's in distress? Come on, man. We know the truth. We know what's going on in society today. A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees. He's not going to go out and do and put as much effort into shit that he normally would if you was doing what you supposed to do. That's what the Bible say. If you a wicked woman, you ain't gonna comfort this man. Why would he put 110% effort into trying to make you happy? Why would he do that? Just a suggestion. Salute to the sister, man, for putting this out. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 36 and verse 22. The beauty of a woman cheereth the countenance, and a man loveth nothing better. That's clear cut. Beautiful women get a particular reaction out of men, right? Men don't love nothing more than that, right? Verse 23. If there be kindness, meekness, and comfort in her tongue. Most of our sisters just aren't nice, like the sister said. Most dudes, when they come in contact with women, they already feel like, okay, what she want? What she want from me? But she said, out of the 3 people, I'm one of the 3 people that are nice to men. That's crazy. That's not normal for most men. Just being honest. In the comments, if you're a man, is it abnormal when a woman is being nice to you? Just be honest. That's why, and a lot of women be like, well, he thought it was more than that because I was being nice to him. Duh, because on a day-to-day basis, you're not coming in contact with women that's being nice to you. So if a woman is being nice, you be like, well, shit, she must like me. She like me. I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying? Let's read it again. Verse 23, if there be kindness, meekness, and comfort in her tongue, then is not her husband like other men. I'm just telling you straight. Let alone when the sister got to the end, she said, and listening to what this man's saying, I don't think it's in this area right here. But I actually touched on this precept before on another video that she dropped where she said she's being groomed by her man. It says nothing worth like a mind well instructed. You got to be a listener, man. All right. I know y'all probably don't want to hear this. I know y'all don't want to hear this. But it's the truth, though. It's the truth. Be nice. Men been asking for that shit for a long time. Just be nice, sis. You'll get you a man. Don't do that out of order. You know what I'm saying? Don't use your powers for good and not evil. I'll put it like that. 1 Ezra chapter 4. Men will run through a wall for y'all. But if y'all don't do things the right way, you're not gonna get the results that you want. Use your power for good, man. Not evil. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Actually, I want to read it. I want to read it right quick. I don't want to just say that and just let that go. I'm going to start at verse 14. This is 1 Ezra chapter 4 and verse 14. I said, use your power for good. O ye men, it is not the great king, nor the multitude of men, neither is it wine that excelleth. Who is it then that ruleth them, or hath the lordship over them? Are they not women? So they had a competition. This is Zerubbabel, one of Christ's forefathers. So they were saying what was the most powerful thing on the earth, basically. You know what I'm saying? So the other brothers had went, and basically he came up behind them, kind of throwing shots at their head. Let me read it again. Salute to the brothers of Zerubbabel, man. This is the forefather. O ye men, it is not the great king taking a shot at another brother answer, nor the multitude of men taking a shot at another brother answer, neither is it wine that excelleth. So he just came out the gate, ethering they answer. Who is it then that ruleth them, or have the lordship over them? Are they not women? Women have borne the king and all the people that bear rule by sea and land. Even of them came they, and they nourished them up, and that planted the vineyards from whence the wine cometh. Right? Let's jump some more. I want to get to the one where they were talking about going to fight a bear and shit. I'm going to show it in verse 21. He sticketh not to spend his life with his wife, and remembereth neither father nor mother nor country. Verse 22. By this also we must know that women have dominion over you. Do ye not labor and toil and give and bring all to the woman? So he cutting the men in the room. He said, women control y'all. Y'all going out here going to make all this money just to bring it back for her. Y'all going to get all this money so you can buy the nice house, buy the nice car, buy the nice clothes. Why? To get attention from the women. That's what he's saying. Verse 23. Yea, a man taketh his sword and goeth his way to rob and to steal, to sail upon the sea and upon rivers, and looketh upon a lion and goeth in the darkness. And when he hath stolen, spoiled, and robbed, he bringeth it to his love. Think about the mindset of what this brother just said. Zerubbabel is cooking right now. He said, you niggas is out here doing dangerous stuff. You go get your sword. You know how dangerous it was to go on the sea back then? Let's read it one more time. Let's read this part one more time. And looketh upon a lion and goeth in the darkness. When he has stolen, spoiled, and robbed, he bringeth it to his love. What? Man. You know how serious you got to be in love with a sister to go stand in front of a lion? Come on, man. Let's jump. And this is the part that I was talking about. Use your power for good and not evil. Verse 26. Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women and become servants for their sakes, because women can get you to do things that you normally would not do. You doing it for her. You trying to protect her honor, right? You trying to make her happy so she can treat you a particular way, right? Let me read it again. Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women and become servants for their sakes. Verse 27. Many also have perished, have erred, and sinned for women. That's the issue. Don't use your power for good. If you got that influence over a man, if you got the power to sway his way of thinking, use your power for good. Don't use it for evil. Because most men, if you just being nice to him, if you a little flattery with the tongue, you stroking his ego. We said with her much fair speech, she caused him to yield. All right, the sister giving y'all clean cut game, and it's biblical what she's saying. Just be nice, and you can get damn near whatever you want. But most women ain't like that. Most of y'all ain't got that spirit on y'all. Most of y'all are horrible people. Most of y'all don't deserve anything, and that's why y'all don't get anything. And we know when y'all faking it, man. We know when y'all fake as hell. So you could try what she talking about and you know what I'm saying, come up looking crazy because you're not getting what you want. But it is what it is, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. If you agree with anything that came out, like the video and subscribe to the channel, man. It is what it is. Salute to the sister, man. Salute to the sister. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man.